Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning Permadeath. This is of course the second episode. If you missed the first one, there will be a link to it in the cards section, which is in the top right of the video, of the screen even. So you can watch it in case you want to see just starting episode. But now we're properly getting into the game, and no ingredients found. Alright, first off, what we need to do is actually level up. So we have a level, and here we have, all of these skill points. I forget these bits are grayed out at the start. So what I need to decide to do first off is where am I going with the skills? Because I get told a lot that Detect Hidden is great, and I probably will get a bit of it, but most of it I'm not really fussed about. Because I did have max Detect Hidden on my last run. And I did max stealth as well, and I'm not too fussed about either of those. That being said, it still is somewhat useful. So I might actually start off with it, because enemies and other characters displayed on the minimap is actually quite handy. So we're going to start off with Detect Hidden, despite me just saying, I'm not too fussed about it. And last game, I also went full off on Finesse. This time we're not doing that. I'm actually going to take a look at the other trees. So we've got more lightning damage here. We've got damage with staves, which I'm not too fussed about, and scepters I'm not too fussed about. And more scepter stuff. So I'm not actually too fussed with sorcery, despite the fact I'm sure it has some really nice stuff in. So I think I might go might. Because so far, it's just long swords, extra damage. And I'm not sure what weapon I'm going to use yet, but there's still some nice stuff, like this ability, snag an enemy and pull it back to you. May have the opposite effect on larger enemies. That looks fun, so we're definitely getting it. And, there's actually a blocking perk. So, let's at least get the first rank of that. Ooh, and we get max health and magical thingies for that. So we're going to go 2 in the blocking, and 1 in a new fancy ability. And in the move section it will even tell us how we use the ability, which is very nice. You can refer to this at any time, which I do enjoy. Cool, so it's, just use the ability once, it goes there, perfect. Now that we've got a bit of levelling done, you see in the minimap on the top right, all those little white dots are friendlies, which is good to see. I'm going to continue with my theory of last time, which is just smash everything. Smash everything, and you get some extra gold. And I'd like to have a bit of early gold, because I ideally want to have a fair few health potions and the stuff with me. And I'm going to be buying a lot of those, because I'm not sure quite how to get them all. And as I go, I'm also trying to harvest some reagents for alchemy. And I don't really need to talk to any of these, I don't think. Instead, we can start actually adventuring. And here, see, we can actually kill something. Look! Look at that! We've killed a thing and, we didn't get anything from it. That's mildly annoying. But still, we killed something! Yay! There will actually be quite a lot of combat in this series. Because I don't spend that much time in this game just standing around talking to people. Instead, I just shoot things. But there will be a bit of chatting, of course. Because I quite enjoy editing that now. I've changed my editing style slightly. Yay, I finally got an ingredient. I've changed my editing style so that I actually do more stuff in my edit. And it's quite enjoyable just having the occasional bit of talking. And here we have, I think, we've got a very nice helmet there. So I'm taking that. That's going to be equipped to me now, because I don't think I even have a helmet yet. No, I do not. There we go. Got myself a helmet. Look at that. And make sure to do a bit more looting, because we have some crafting materials here too. Perfect. And here we have a shrine. And I heard someone say, help get this thing away from me. Oh dear God, that's a bear. Oh dear. I may have bit off more than I can chew here. Oh, not if I've got magic though. And let's try 2. Oh yeah, alright. Don't get too scared, just use your abilities and all is good.
I remember you. When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Oh, 95% pay me and you'll live. Yeah, we're definitely going for that.
I don't have... Okay. Here. It's all I've got. Plus what I got paid for the information. I don't want any part of this. I'm going home to Odessa.
Cool, so 104 gold. We could probably kill him as well, but I'm not going to do it, because... yeah, I'm not too fussed about going on mad rampages on a permadeath run. It's not the smartest thing. What I am definitely going to do is try and get a few alchemy ingredients, though, because I'd like to be able to make the odd potion, or at least experiment around a bit to see what potions I can make. Oh, here we have some wolves, and I dealt with these in the past, and I know pretty much how to kill them now. Because they have a range at which they stop attacking. Yep, there we go. And here we are. Shock you up a bit. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, but we should be able to finish him off with the bow. Here we are. Just get a few more arrows into them. Perfect. Yeah. The bow is very powerful as long as you keep your distance, which I do very much like. And oh, some 12 gold coins and some potions and lots of nice stuff. Perfect. And we have some mines here, which I recall being kind of tricky. So I'm leaving these alone for now, because I'm pretty sure on my first playthrough, that's where I first died. So I'm avoiding the mines for the time being, and I might come back to them after we've been to Gorhart.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die. The old man took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that.
And here we go, ask for some help with a 95% chance.
I suppose I could spare a little help, in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever. You're the one. Then that means... it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
And yep, we get warned in advance, but we're about to be attacked by these Tuatha. It's just great, isn't it? And I actually want Agarth to do a fair bit of a fighting here, or at least to distract them a bit first. There we go. And then I'll join in with some nice choppy chops. Oh. It's telling me to press E to do a special attack, but I'm not actually doing any fate weaving right now. So I don't know why it bothered with that. Here we are, and more. Yep, and it's telling me about Reckoning mode, which I don't actually want to do right now. But I have to. So the game's just going to be like that. It's like, yeah, you need to Reckoning right now, okay? Yep, ow! The tutorials are kind of beating me up a bit here, which I don't appreciate. Oh, but I appear to have infinite fate. Or Reckoning, or however you want to call it, which is nice. There we go. So, plot point there.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
And here we are. The whole gimmick of the game is we're fateless, which means we get to pretty much decide how we want to play. And obviously we're going to start off with the Might Tree, because extra melee attack and extra block effectiveness.
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Cool, so now we're supposed to meet with another person to check if we're actually fateless and yada 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 yada. But before we do that, we need to head to the whole village that we were told to, and some Essence of Fate. That's nice to have. And here we are. We have made it to Goreheart, and yes, game, game really does tutorialise at the start. I forgot just how much it does that. But Goreheart, this is a really nice starting location. So it has pretty much everything you need.
Can't work when you're crowding so close.
Yeah, and there's a quest here.
Go on.
Shh. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that quest. Instead, I think I will just break down some boxes. Yay! I didn't even get any gold for that. Oh, and there's a chest back here, which I think I will attempt to open. I'm sure I won't get arrested for doing this. Hey, in first try, look at that. Sweet. So, got myself a bunch of useful gear in that. I didn't actually pay too much attention to what it is, but I think there was a shield, and here we go.
Hello.
Special Deliveries chest. This is just a ton of powerful early game items, which you get given for having like the full edition thing. Oh my god, I forgot how much stuff there is in here. Yeah, so we're just going to take all of that. You have reached the limits of your character's inventory. Oh wow, I wasn't even able to take it all, because I just have too much stuff. Alright, we're going to junk a whole bunch of things, and then do some selling, and then we'll work it out. Alrighty, so I'm in this kind of weird, but kind of cool looking armour now, and I actually need to go visit a shop quickly, because I've got so much stuff to sell. Alright, after selling a few bits and pieces, I actually have enough inventory space to get everything. And now what we have is tons of stuff. We have a longsword, a greatsword, a hammer, 2 different pairs of daggers, a longbow, some fey blades, a staff, chakrams, and a scepter, all in my weapons section. And just all of the... shepherd's gear. Shepherd's gear requires might 3, but it appears to be very good. Okay, we're switching over to shepherd's gear now. Yeah, let's see what's all this... Yeah, if it requires higher might, I'm going to assume it's very nice. Yeah, what's... Oh, I haven't seen this before. Oh, Oh my god, I look like an utter badass. I like that. And we have the tower, which is this fancy shield we have. Yeah, we just start off with some great equipment. This won't be amazing for too long, but it lasts for quite some time. And oh, we get health regen from it all. You know, fabled armor of a legendary shepherd, commander of a warsworn after Balagar. I do want to try and do the warsworn quest in this, because I ignored it last time. Yeah, we get a whole bunch of different bonuses from this, which all looks pretty great. Yeah, oh, tons of extra blocking and some extra health, and oh, it's lovely, and we've got quite high armor, it seems. Now, all the rest of this stuff, as much as I would like it, I think I might just junk all of it for some extra early money, because at this point, I think we're going with might. So, let's add all of this to junk, and then sell it all, so I've got extra space. It feels like a real shame to do, but we don't need it all. We've got this other stuff. It's fine. Alrighty, so this is how we look now. We're kind of badass. And oh, that's actually faster than I thought it would be. Yeah, I like this sword. Oh yeah, this is a nice sword. Alrighty, we'll do a quick bit more bartering, and I also have a quest to start at the same time. I don't want to go into the inn though, I want to go to the Alchemy Shop. Alright, so sold all of our junk, and we're up to over 10,000 gold, which seems great, but items in this game can be a little bit expensive, so I'm not going to get too excited about it. However, I might buy, yeah, 10 minor healing potions. Cost me a fair bit of money, but it means I've got enough healing just in case. And yeah, this gnome here wants to talk to us about something.
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
And yeah, we'll definitely help out with this.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Cool, so recipe for trouble. We're going to start on that quest, and yeah, hi God, welcome. And we'll get that done instead of a main story, because who does main stories in games? And we're going to ignore this dying creature in the middle of town for a little while as well, because we're clearly a terrible, terrible person. Now, before I actually get underway on the quest, I've decided I'm going to do a tiny bit of alchemy. Because I don't think I know yet. I know literally no recipes right now. But if I recall correctly, this and that makes a healing potion. Minor healing potion, perfect. And that means I can now go on to create, and yep, minor healing potion. Look at that. Now, we're leaving the town, and we're going to start getting into actual combat now. Which could be tricky for me. But you know what? These boggart things, they aren't too tough. Fingers crossed I can deal with them alright. You know what, let's actually throw some magic at them to start with. Yeah, let's throw a bit of magic, then see if we can separate them a bit, and chop, chop, chop. Cool. So 3 hits, and they're dead, and it appears I do a tiny bit of poison damage, is that? Oh. Okay, so I'm going to stay mobile at first, because I'm used to dodging. Dodging is something I can do quite well. It's cool. I know I can rely on dodging to survive. And we have another little altar, which gives you some kind of buff, but I don't actually know what the buffs do. You know what? There's a single enemy over here. I need to practice my blocking. And it's a bear. You know what? Let's maybe magic the bear first. And then shoot it a bit. There we go. Now I want to see how good my blocks are. Oh, cool! That actually works really quite well. Alright, blocking is going to be an effective strategy. Cool, so I need to remember to actually use my block function at points. I'm pretty sure you can parry as well, but that's going to take a bit more work to get to. Okay, let's block. Oh! Took a couple of hits there. Okay, gotta learn what the attacks are. That's good. Chop! Perfect. Alright, getting the hang of blocking. Shouldn't be too tricky to master, I don't think. We've made it to the start of the dungeon we need to go to. And you know what? I think I can afford to go partway through this with my recording time. So I was going to originally end it right here, but I think we could do with a little bit more combat and more adventuring. So let's open up this big old door, and there's the guy. But before I actually go over to him, I am going to... I was going to say loot anything in the area, there's nothing here.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? I'm sorry.
And here we have a guy who's now going to try and kill us. So we're just going to chop him up a lot. And I can see that there's enemies coming in behind as well. But I'm going to, try and get some distance. Oh, that did not work. I got caught on something. And then let's drag you over and chop you up. Perfect. And you can hit multiple people with swings, especially with large weapons. So, yeah, that didn't go too badly. Just a quick little fight there, and we loot. And yeah, we're getting a bit of extra gold from Detect Hidden as well, which is nice, I guess. And, what's in this chest? An average locked chest. Let's do it. I've got a fair few lockpicks for now. I might need to buy some more at some point. And it's quite similar to Skyrim. When it starts shaking, you know that it's about to break. And there we go. And that's going to be junk, but we'll take the other stuff. And, more bandits for us to kill. It's handy that I am a fair bit stronger than most of them. So yeah, this early game gear means that I'll just be able to charge through the early game without too much worry. And we'll be able to speed through this, and even the permadeath rule isn't going to worry me too much. And we need to destroy all the crates as well, which fortunately I have had tons of practice at. So I'm pretty much the perfect person to be sent on this job. Yeah, let's give our bow a try as well. So we've got this nice fancy bow. We're not going to be using the bow for too long, because I do want to give some other weapons a try. But we may as well see, just how well it works. And then we can drag you in and chop, 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 please. Ow. Okay, I haven't taken too much damage. This is alright. These are nice low-level enemies. So, nothing to worry about just yet. I should be able to make it to episode 3 without too much concern. As long as I don't do anything incredibly stupid, I'll be fine. Ooh, here we have little brownies. These are an enemy you'll see a lot of in the game as well. Quite fun little creatures. We'll try and kill you, often though. But, hey, who cares? And chop, chop, chop. Perfect. Yeah, all these weak low-level enemies. The game does start off relatively easy if you take kind of the right path. So I don't think I've got too much to worry about at the beginning. Ooh, okay. There's a whole bunch of them here. So I think this might be a good time to test out Chakrams. Because I've heard people say good things about these, but I've never really given them a proper go. So let's see just how well they... Probably would help if I actually switched to the weapon type. Yeah, these are like little weird throwy things. That you go swing, 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 and they seem kind of chaotic. I do like them. I'm not sure they're going to work with this build, but I guess we'll use them at the start at least when it doesn't matter so much. Alright, we also have a level up now. So, could go more Detect Hidden, which is nice, but yeah, hidden treasures being displayed is good. But, you know, I kind of want to use some of the other skills. Like blacksmithing, I kind of want to go into that. Because, yeah, I've already got some nice stuff. Dispelling, I'm not fussed about. Lockpicking, I'm really not fussed about. Mercantile would be nice, but I'm not too concerned. Persuasion as well isn't terrible, but sagecrafting maybe? Bit of enchanting, and stealth I really don't care about either. You know what? I hate saying this, but I'm going to go twice into Detect Hidden, just because it is kind of useful. And once again, I think I'm actually going to go more into the block. One more into there, and then, oh yeah, I unlock a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, this seems nice. The threat of immediate death grants you a chance for a surge of health and a short span of greatly increased damage whenever your health falls below 25%. So 30% chance to trigger when health falls below 25%, restore 20% of your health, plus 30% damage for 10 seconds. Hell yeah, that is awesome. And oh, it raises the chance. Yeah, that's going to be really good with Permadeath. However, there's some other stuff. I kind of want to grab that ability, because I don't know what it does, but I like the look of it. And you know what? I think I might actually end things there. We'll test out the new abilities we've got next time. Oh, we've got a couple of bandits right there. But that will be it for now, because I've been recording for almost 3/4 of an hour now, so this should edit down to quite a nice little episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Do leave feedback in the comments. If I did anything stupid this episode, let me know, because I'm still somewhat new to Kingdoms of Amalur, played a little over 30 hours, so plenty for me to learn still. As always though, thanks for watching. Sarge out.